here we're gonna have a great time doing it. So we're gonna wait for
gauge. I got it where I wanted at 35 psi. Now this may be a little high.
Good afternoon and welcome to another episode. Today we're going to be talking about something real specific. Several videos ago you see me clean or replace an air filter for the engine, and that's a normal maintenance thing. Another normal maintenance thing that we do ignore is your cabin filter. Now the cabin filter is a filter inside the passenger compartment that cleans the air going through the AC that you're actually breathing. Most of the time this is used during the recycle. But nonetheless, even if it's open vents instead of recycle, all kinds of air and filth or dust is still flowing through this. So this also needs to be changed or cleaned depending on what brand you have. Now you can pick up a filter at your local parts house for, I don't know, somewhere around 20 bucks. Or you can get your favorite performance brand like K&N or whomever that makes the reusable ones that are cleanable. Now this is actually pretty important right here because it captures all those little pollutants or whatever you want to call those little contaminants to float around in the passenger compartment that you're breathing in. At the same time, the more that this gets clogged up, the more heavily it strains your AC, which restricts the airflow. So let's go ahead and take a look inside the Jeep. In fact, today we're working on V-notch to see how we're going to go ahead and change this. And it shouldn't be very hard. It should only be but a few minutes. So let's go ahead and jump inside and take a look. Alrighty, so since we're going to be looking at the passenger side compartment, it's for a very reason. Now, in here, inside your glove box, that's where your cabin filter lives. What you need to do is you need to fold down the glove box compartment itself, empty out all the contents, of course, so it doesn't spill. You're actually going to remove the entire panel to access to where the filter itself actually lives. Let's go ahead and start emptying this out and take the door off. Alrighty, so now please forgive the mess. You know that V-notch is a girl's Jeep. It belongs to my wife Patty, a V-notch. So we're gonna be kind of mindful of the kind of stuff that she may carry in here. So let's go ahead and start to unravel a bunch of this good stuff over here. And I know she likes to keep herself kind of organized, but her organization right now is kind of in my way. So there's not much I'm gonna do about this right here. Actually, yeah, there is. I'm gonna unwind that down. I am going to see if I can release the mic. Hang on, come on now. Oh, she really tied a knot in here, boy, didn't she? There you go. Got the mic off. Let's extend this out some sort. Little snaggle tooth. What does she do here? I'll play with that later. Okay, so that's done. Now let's go ahead and take all the goodies out of here. Okay. And I'm just pretty much like I said earlier, we're taking out all the content so we don't make any mess of whatever's going on in here. Now, the way to get this off, on the sides, you have to squeeze these in. Let's go ahead and squeeze them in. Oh, that is not built like the JK, that's for sure. Because you got the squeeze, and there's something else back here. I really hate to be Brutus on this, lid is very flexible. Okay, there it is. Very flexible. So it's not the squeeze on the sides. It's this guy right here. Gotta kind of flex it back a little bit. And it is detachable, as you can see. It's only got hooks. So it's gonna ride under these hooks right here. It's gonna snap back in place. I'm sorry, is that in the way? Let me do it again. Get the mounting positions right here. So it's gonna snap back in place. Let's go ahead and pull this to the side. Let's see if we can see inside there. Now, you have this compartment area right here. You can see this door is closed. This is electric. It should be open and closed. So let's see if we turn on the ignition. Is that on? Okay, that's on. And I want to make sure the recycle's turned on. So we can open that compartment. Is it even working? Not like the JK. Well, tell you what. Let me walk around. Let me go ahead and turn it on. Let's turn her noise off. Let me go ahead and turn on the ignition to see if I can get that thing to open up. Okay, ignition is turned on. Okay, I don't know if you noticed that little device there moving. Let's go ahead, let's open it up. And let's turn it off. As long as it stays open, we're golden. Alrighty, so let's take a look over here. You have to be able to open up this cage right here. Let's find out how to open this cage. The design is a little different. It's so much easier on the JK. You got a little tab here, you got a little tab. No, it's not a tab. It feels like a swing door. Tell you what, give me a second. Let me get back with you. I need to go check on something. Make sure I'm doing it right. Man, it's so much easier on the JK. My God. All right, hang on. I'll be right with you. Alrighty, sorry about that. I had to double check a couple notes of mine over here, and I do apologize for the delay. Now, this is significantly a different design from the JK. That's why I got a little messed up about it, because Defiant himself is a JK, and I've been messing with him for so long. But on this design for the JL, right here in the bottom, on the very left, near the inside of the passenger side, you have these two tabs. You're going to squeeze them. Just squeeze them together, and this little cover comes right off. Now you can see it's dirty. Let's go ahead and just wipe off a little bit of dust, but that's not really going to make a big deal of a difference over here. Now, you have your Mopar filter right here. Yeah, you can see that pretty good. So now, because it is a paper style, accordion style, it's not going to be the easiest thing to get in or out. And I'm not saying you're going to manhandle it or get all crazy with it, but it is squishable, you know what I mean? So you're going to have to just play with it and get it out. So let's go ahead and do that. And there's a little contortioning involved. No big deal. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of here. Now, oh my good Lord. Look at this dude. Full of soot. Front and back. Completely filthy. And this is one of the reasons we were talking about of stuff that you're breathing in, stuff that's flowing through the AC. It's recommended to change these about every 20,000 miles as an average, but of course, depending on how filthy the area is that you drive, you may want to do a little bit sooner. And there are those other options, like I mentioned earlier, like K&N. Let's go ahead and throw it on the ground for a second. Let's get the brand new clean one. Now, I didn't get one from Mopar. I got an off-brand from a parts house. But you see how clean and how white it is compared to the other one that was, I don't know, I'm going to call it Defiant color, because the Defiant is the same color as that, like desert sand. And of course, I don't have a knife on me. Get out of the bag. But you know what? Let me go ahead and get it one more time. You can see how nice and clean and white this guy is. Let me grab this fella right here off the ground. Versus the dirty tan. You see the significant color difference in the filth that the top one has. So yeah, it's a good deal to get rid of this one. Now, this also has got a little flex in it. It's pliable. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna follow the airflow of up. So let's go ahead and contortion this little fella in there. And that's what we're about to do. Now we're not gonna be, well, we'd love to be as careful as we can. Unfortunately, this shape is not the best to deal with, you know what I mean? Let's go get this guy in there as best we can. It's gonna be a little maneuvering, flexing, kind of just trying to get ourselves in here. Okay, that part's in. Getting the rest of it. This is gonna be fun. Okay, that's that. Come on, little fella, you can do it. Here you go. All right, he's in. Now, at that point right here, we are gonna grab a cover. Make sure that you apply it the correct way. You have this single tab that's gonna go on the inside there. The squeeze side goes on the driver's side. So we're gonna go ahead and slide this in. Find the slot. Yeah, that's it. Because I'm a dork, that's why. Professional dork by nature. I mention that a lot. All right, give me a second. It's gonna take me a second to find the slot. Alrighty, folks, sorry about the delay there. Okay, so we got the cover back in, so this is locked in place. It is just a slot on the very passenger side and toward the driver's side. Just make sure the snaps go back in place, and you're really about done. At this point, you just put your glove box compartment install back in, and fill up all the content that was supposed to be there. So let's go ahead and get that done. So we're gonna go ahead and line up our pegs with our slots. This is here. So line them up, line them up, line them up. Okay. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Let's put all of V-Notch's content back in here before she gives me all kinds of good stuff about leaving a mess in her Jeep. Okay. Pair of gloves, deflator kit, wheel lock key, some other envelope. Oh, this is a little something she's been working on. And I think that's it. Okay, so owner's manual kit. These little things there. Put that there. We're done. Alrighty, folks, and that's all there is to it. It's just that easy. I know I made it take a little long because I've been working on it, trying to show you how to do it, but it's really just that. Remove the glove box compartment, open up the the cover for the housing, remove the filter, put the new one in, and put everything back in reverse. Now, as far as the aftermarket ones, there is an advantage to them besides being reusable and recleanable. Like the K&M actually comes in two parts. It's a two-piece. It fits very snug when they're together and a whole lot easier to install. If you have any questions about this product, please let me know. I'll leave a link. Actually, I don't have a link for this. This is just this is just one I got from the parts house. But I can leave you a link for the K&N one if you're interested in the K&N one. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and join us on all of our social platforms. Please visit us at www.defiantjeep.com, where you can find all your Jeep performance accessories, camping gear, and other merch. And of course, we'd love to see you on the trail.